Just inviting some folks into the room. Me and GA will be right with y'all in 2 more minutes. Woo! How y'all doing this evening? Listen, I was struggling trying to figure out how to get back to where that little spot was so that I could pause the music. I'm just saying, y'all. Welcome to Rucking and Bucking. How y'all doing tonight? Where's my brother from another mother, Mr. G.A. Pimpleton? How you doing today, sir?
My way back to my real quick.
Uh-oh. Jules probably giving you that side eye.
No, she's been at the groom all day, but I was running around, rucking and bucking.
You know what? You know what? Running around, huh? Rucking and bucking. Hey, Miss Maisha, how are you tonight, darling?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. Glad to be here. Hey, everybody.
All right, y'all. Y'all, let's share out this room. I'm gonna share it one more again. I definitely want to get my IKYL moment going, y'all, because see, GA folks just be taking what you say out of context. And I was like, you know what? Only the fellas would have walked away with all the things that I said. I said, you know what? I gotta share this at Rucking and Bucking tonight. I got to. Y'all gonna be able to put it in perspective. Where is Pastor Jeff? I'm just saying. So you know, Deuces are wild tonight. Deuces is wild tonight. So let me share this on Facebook really quick, y'all, and I'll be right with y'all. GA, what you got for us today?
I got a little something right here in the corner. A little something for you. Want me to play a little something for you first?
Show enough, brother. While I share out this room.
Want me to play a little something for you?
That's right. Kick me off. You know what I like. Hey.
Like, let me get you. Let me get you.
Take it back. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Listen. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am Shawnte Health Wells, and tonight we talking about that PYY Michael style. You see what I did there, GA? You see what I did there? PYT, baby. Listen, I repurposed it with a health twist. How about purposeful, youthful training? That's what we talking about tonight. We talking about Rucking and PYY activation, y'all. And
See what you did?
you see what I did? I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Yo, so and you know I gotta give you at least some scripture. You know what I'm saying? Like, not really, really. Yeah, I'm talking about Psalms 51 and 10. Listen, created me a clean heart, a strong body, and a renewed spirit. How about that? So listen, you see what I did. You see how you feel me. You feel me. See, your girl been in the lab. I've been in the lab. I'm just saying. So here's the thing, y'all. I have an IKYL moment, and I promise y'all I got some good stuff. So we really trying to get some folks up in the room. Cause see, folks, they gonna miss the good stuff. They gonna miss the good stuff. But GA, this morning, right? I was talking about CCK, right? So I'm going over peptides and things that are really truly better than I know many people have heard of GLP-1s, but a lot of people don't know about others, some bad mama jammas like CCK and PYY. And PYY is show enough a boss, right? And so I wanted to get started because on Wednesday, I'm really kind of going to take, the approach of taking Glenn through the lab to answer a question he asked me last month, right? In my segment. So I was talking about CLA, which is conjugated linoleic acid. GA, what do you think some of the brothers walked away with in thinking I'm talking about all they heard was conjugated, but they heard something else. Now IKYL, who was talking about it? There you go. I
know it.
IKYL, Debbie. I said, now, Debbie, you was there. I ain't talk now time about no conjugal visits. I ain't say that nowhere.
You kept it very clean, but I can now that you said it, I can't.
Oh my God.
I know. Exactly.
I'm just saying, is that an IKYL? I'm just saying, y'all. Like, I said, you can't. I said I can't. Well, I said the Saints. The Saints. I'm telling y'all. I said I was very clean this morning. Wasn't I, Maisha? I mean, I really kept it VPG. I said when I looked at that message. But here's the thing: when I've taught on it before, and then I expected it from the athletes, but I was like, yo, like at what part? How did you walk away with conjugal out of the CLA talk? I'm just saying. I was talking about conjugated linoleic acid. Uh-huh. So that was my IKYL moment. Did anybody else have one before we get into this PYY, y'all? Because y'all think CCK was something. Listen, that PYY mixed with that Rucking, woo wee, will sure enough be bucket on another level. Anybody else?
I guess mine could qualify as um I wake moment. I guess it will qualify. I well, what I heard from somebody, and I just make it real short. I heard somebody offered me, somebody presented a deal to me, and I went through the brief really quickly, blah, 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 blah. I read through it. I said, okay, that makes sense. Da, 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 da. Okay, this is not much. I thought that it said $200,000. When I went back to it 2 days later, when they asked me for my decision, I saw that it said $2 million. And I said, oh, I know you lied.
Yeah, they tried it.
How about I had already signed the NDA and everything?
Yeah, they tried it.
Wait, are you? Is that what they?
Yeah, that's the investment for this particular deal.
What did you have some glasses on,
Yes, ma'am.
GA? Because I'm trying to figure out, Maisha, how he wait a zero count. What like how we because there's about three zeros that you was missing, right, brother? Oh,
It's just 1 0 difference. It's just
you're
one
right.
zero.
I got a deal for you. Yeah, I'm gonna put like $10 on the. I'm gonna say 100,000, but you're gonna think it's 10.
Oh, that's too much.
Man. Yeah. Hey, Maisha, I'm
Yeah.
tell you something. I had about 4 hours over there, hell, Shawnte. I just walked around my office singing old Negro spirituals.
Whew. They hit you for them seven figures. Good Lord. Not the six. Whew. Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah, yeah, they got you. They got you, GA. That definitely qualify as an IYKL moment. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give you that one. Yeah, yeah. Woo. Okay, you got me scared to read now.
It's fundamental. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. So that's my partner in crime there and partner in life there, I should say. Uh me and GA, listen, he's finna get our money right, and I won't be before you long with this segment. So I wanted to talk to you guys about rucking and listen, then we GA's gonna get into the bucking piece. Listen, so purposeful youthful training. Y'all heard what Michael say. I want to love you. PYT, pretty young thing. Listen, I call it that young yang. Listen. PYY, peptide tyrosine. Not what Erica Badu said, call Tyrone. But we do want to call this Tyrone. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So PYY can change your life. You know why? Can somebody say why?
Bye.
Why do you do it this way? And we say, okay, see, right? GA, see, this is why y'all know I don't had another cup of mushroom coffee way too late in the day. This is why you don't give it to me at 4 o'clock. I ain't had no business having it. I didn't, but I did, y'all. So I'm a little giddy. I'm a little giddy. So here's the thing, y'all. That PYY, ooh, that pretty young yang. Listen, this is something that when we talk about hunger, like people spend so much time talking about GLP-1s, and that's only because they figured out how to monetize it, right? But PYY is what crosses that brain, barrier. Like PYY, of all of them, this is why this one is even more important and why I spend time focusing on it, because it's something that you can trick into even sending a signal to the brain to tell the brain, like, yo, I'm good. We good, boss. We good. And the brain be like, oh, we good? All right, cool. Let me shut it on down. So this is why this specific satiety hormone is so powerful and can truly be a game changer for you. And it could be an even more better game changer for me if I was willing to break up with Krispy Kreme. I'm just saying, y'all, I've been in the fight of my life with the Krispy Kreme. You hear me what I say? Do you hear me what I say, GA? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They be that red light devil be calling me in. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They be calling me. It be calling me. But PYY, y'all. PYY. I hope somebody can drop that in the chat for me. PYY. See, a lot of people think peptides are fake or like this is just something external to the human body. No, this is something that our body actually makes. We make peptides. Yeah, sure. Can you buy peptides? Yes, but listen, can anybody say I like what God done gave me for free? Listen, there are some benefits to getting some things free. Listen, so what I want to talk to you tonight about is, listen, I don't want you to start out like a superhero and then you gonna fold like a lawn chair, like GA and Pastor Jeff did when they went to Rucking for the first time. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, brother. Listen. Strays caught. You caught some strays. I'm just saying. I want us to start reasonably. All right, y'all. So here's the thing. I look at this as purposeful. Mm-hmm. Youthful trainer. See, Michael gave us pretty young thing. I'm gonna give us purposeful, youthful training. Yup, we flipping it and reversing it, baby. Wellness style. How about that? Listen, we not chasing cute. Mm-hmm. But we building what? Strong, Steady. Hey, me love you long time and useful. Wellness. How about that? So, I love this scripture, Psalms 51:10, right? Because it is like a prayer, but it's also, it gives us like a blueprint of cleaning our heart, which is something that Rucking helps us do. But not only that, we're talking about we can ruck even better. And also, it's like a beautiful symphony that can work in tandem with PYY and Rucking. So we're creating that clean heart. We're renewing the right spirit within us. We're getting that steady direction. Wellness is from the inside out. It's an inside job, y'all. So here's the thing, that scripture, I love referencing it because it's one, God disturbed my sleep, y'all. And it's just been resonating and ruminating with me because so many of us leave out our heart, and the effects that it has. This is why I can't let up on the rucking piece. This is why I can't let up on the things that are not only going to be beneficial for our metabolism, it's beneficial for our heart. And I hope people understand like the connection between our metabolism and our heart. This is why I continue to say, create in me a clean heart, oh God. We can't forget our hearts, y'all, which is why I highly recommend that we commit to rucking. And I hope going forward now we're going to commit to also, some PYY and actually tapping into things to activating PYY, activating CCK. And if you missed this morning, I highly suggest check out the replay, or if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll find it on YouTube as well, on the Abundant Health Service channel. But you guys, we can do this. We can actually win. And I'm sure somebody's saying, all right, but tell us how. I'm glad that you asked. Let me start with defining rucking, right? Let's talk about what rucking is. Rucking is simply we walking with added weight. You know what I'm saying? Walking with weight. Like that's putting on a backpack or a weighted vest. And again, as I said, we ain't trying to start like no superhero. We ain't trying to fold up like no lawn chair. We want to start, light and work your way up. Unless you've been already doing this and it feels, somewhat easy and comfortable, then you can level it up. I suggest if you're going the weight vest route, get one that you can add weight to, so that way as your body gets acclimated to it, you can take it up a notch if you'd like to, right? So that's simply walking with weight. But here's the thing that I love is that it builds cardiovascular stamina. Like we need to increase our cardiovascular stamina. Your heart has to work 24/7, y'all. Your heart don't get no break. Your heart don't get to take no days off. It works 24/7. So here's another thing. It strengthens our back. Hey, my neck, my back. Okay, bring it in. Bring it back in, Wells. Our core, our legs, our glutes. Baby got back. Hey, oh, okay, okay. All right, bring it on back. Bring it, gotta bring it back to the church. Bring it back to the church. Hips, the hips don't lie. That's what Shakira said for us. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. It's out there, GA. It's out there. See, yeah, the music just moves me. And it also adds resistance without us having to get to the gym. Now, I'm a fan of gyms, but maybe a lot of people aren't. But here's the thing, it's also a bit more joint friendly. That's what people miss about rucking. Like it is a bit more joint friendly than running for many people. Some people running don't bother them. But for some people, like they get to a certain point where they have to give up that running. Them knees can't take it. Or they bike can't take it. So here's the thing, with PYY activation, I need y'all to understand and look at PYY like the supervisor. You feel me? This is like the satiety hormone supervisor. This is the boss under the big boss. I call the brain the boss, the big boss, but the boss of your stomach. And when it comes down to this and the activation of it, that's where PYY comes in. And this is why getting these endocrine disruptors out of your life, and things like phthalates and the BPA and the BPFs and the BPS, all they kissing cousins. I need y'all to really do your due diligence. I highly recommend that you download an app called Yuka, Yuka. If somebody could drop that in the chat for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. Because there are some things that like to get into the way, like to get in the way of PYY. And see, we not having that. We not going for it. So we're talking about something that signals your appetite control as well as energy balance. So when I need an athlete to be under control, meaning not, having hunger pangs out of this world, but also still have energy because I'm making a mad dash to help him make the next weigh in at whatever that given time is that day, guess what? I am definitely going PYY route. Why? Because PYY is going to go and reach the brain. That is the next boss. So I truly understand and know the power of PYY. PYY is going to tell your brain, hey, boss, we satisfied. It's going to also help you have less grazing. I'm just trying to give you some reasons to actually look into PYY and want to tap into activating it. Also, less stress snacking. Also, you stop eating like your stomach ain't got no supervisor. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The days that I actually stimulate and get with PYY early, guess what, GA? Listen, that Krispy Kreme, that red light devil don't be having no smoke. Listen, I be strong. You see, I be, listen, strong, stroking, strong. I'm just saying. PYY is a friend to the end. You hear me? It's a real good friend. So I really hope that we can make the connection of how Rucking, that consistent movement helps us, be more aware. Huh?
You went out for a second.
You went out for a second. I think after you started talking about
What?
strong,
Stroking?
your microphone just got a little bit too.
Dang on it. Oh man, I was on the roll. Hey, Desperina. Hey, Valerie. Just, oh gosh. Oh goodness. See. Oh man. Okay. Okay. So, did y'all hear the part about the a boss we satisfied? Dang. Oh man, I was going in. See, that was happening. Trisha, I realized, do you know while my phone, my headsets were on the charger, like closed up, it was connecting to it. It was connected to it. That's why I was going out. And I'm thinking that's what just happened. Like, I'm like, how you gonna connect? It's even tried to connect to my car. Like, I'm like, what's going on with the Bluetooth? Like, why don't this only happens while I'm on Clubhouse? I was like, the car is not even on.
And it still happens. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I was like, yo, what is going on? I'm like, why? So I think that's what happened. It must have tried to connect to my to the headset, and I'm like, it's not even powered on. But sorry about that, y'all. But I was saying that PYY activation, I was just saying, like, this is something that signals like control, like appetite control to your brain, but not only that, energy balance. So I want something that can actually tell my mitochondria, like, hey, let's upcycle, let's we need this, but also listen, letting the brain know, listen, we don't need grilling right now. Like we good, boss. Like we satisfied. So that way, as I am working them to make weight for, whatever match they may have, if it's a wrestler or a boxer, or if it's just, they're coming in from the weekend and they got to do weigh ins. A lot of people don't realize with pro sports, like they get fined. They get fined. They have to, like, certain positions, they have weigh ins. It's like a contractual thing. So, GA, you talking about throwing away money. So, it's a different type of motivation when it's going to cost you a couple grand because you're a pound overweight. So this is why I tell people, like, the stuff that when I'm talking about this stuff, when it comes down to competitive stuff, I'm not telling you some conjecture. I'm not telling you stuff that's just like some hocus pocus made up stuff. I'm telling you stuff that, because there are people's money is tied into this. When you're looking at $25,000 fines, GA, for that 1 pound, do you think you're likely to want to do what the trainer said, to go on ahead and make weight?
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know,
I mean,
I'm telling you, like, some, it's so bad that you can't even compete. So what I'm saying to y'all is I will never come to you with some lukewarm, lackluster, some trend or something that I tell you, we've been inviting you up. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe try to oh she up.
You hear me?
Okay. Oh, she's up. Oh, okay. Yeah, something going on with my phone, GA. Like this is tripping. This clubhouse is tripping on me. Android. You know what, Trisha? You see how she coming for me, GA? You see that, Maisha, right? You see? I'm telling you. I'm team iPhone. I'm a convert. My phone is just fine. Health is just over there making it hot with all. She said, "Pretty young." Let me call her phone right there. Please do. Where is Marla? Is she caught up? Like she couldn't come out. There's other rooms going on that I am paying the getting out of. Care about no other rooms. It's the only one that matters. I know. I know. Right. That part. Coleman and them. So yes. I'm telling you, y'all. But PYY can help you less graze. If you're someone that's just like, if you have insatiable like hunger and you just have to snack constantly, PYY may be something that you want to look more into and play around with some of the things. I have a cheat sheet with a lot of different options of things that, may work. All of them won't work for you, but something on that list gonna work for you, right? So this is why I like to give you options, y'all. And so when I get into some of the foods and the recovery and just different strategies, I hope that you'll look at what are some of these things that can help you. So some people are stress snackers. Now that's me. Between 4 and 6 o'clock GA, that's where I'll do my damage. But I'm so grateful that there are no Krispy Kremes in Palm Beach. I am so grateful, y'all. Like I'm telling you, like I really try to do my best to avoid going by any donut shop like that because that is where I'll be prone, like usually around 4 or 5 and 6 o'clock. I'm getting all types of messages and trying to troubleshoot. So like my stress levels tend to go up around that time. And guess what? I'm more triggered. And if I haven't activated PYY early, then guess what, GA? Listen, I get locked up, tied up, tangled up. And them donuts been done took me through there. You get where I'm going. I drive 5 miles off the way. Oh gosh. So y'all listen, I have to walk that walk just like anybody else and I understand. So I'm not coming to you as someone that don't get it and thinks that oh, this is just some flowery thing and it's just, can be it's so perfect lined and easy to do every day and day in and day out. Nope. Listen, I got to I got to work it just like anybody else. But I'm saying these things can work. So here's another thing, the consistent movement, and I think that's where it was probably it went out. The consistent movement, it helps you be more aware of what your real hunger feels like versus stress hunger. There's a difference. Like when ghrelin is talking to you, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like the gastric juice is really truly building up and your stomach is actually contracting, like, and you're hearing the sounds. That's like your real hunger versus stress hunger. Stress hunger ain't doing that. You just really and truly you stressed out and you're a little like your brain is reaching a point of boredom and you not quite you don't know how to articulate it or really understand that that's what's going on and it's not a true hunger. So PYY can help you with that. This is why rucking after a meal can really truly help, many people with having like a better blood sugar rhythm. So rucking is not magic, but it sure enough is some momentum sugar. Rucking ain't magic, but it's momentum. So here's the thing. I want us to think about PYT, Michael Jackson, y'all. Listen, but prepare. And these are some things that you can do before you ruck. And then I want you to think to yield to recovery. These are things that you're going to be able to do after you buck. And then, I mean, after you ruck. I'm sorry. See, Freudian slip, y'all. Freudian slip. I meant to say ruck, not buck. Scratch that from the record, please. Mary Lynn isn't in here, right? She's not in here. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And then the train consistently. Where did that come from, y'all? See, I think it's the conjugal visit thing. That message that I got, I was just like, what? Where did y'all get that from? But anyways, now let's go to the prepare. Hydration. I cannot tell you enough. Like really, truly, the fresh drinking water. I really want y'all to get out of these arguments with people about alkaline water, hydrogen water. All water got hydrogen. I'm gonna say it again. All water has hydrogen. So please, let's not get caught up in these anything that's gonna create a barrier for you not to hydrate. Listen, I need you to get the water. You can figure out the other stuff later. But let's get started hydrating, especially before a ruck. Even if it's just 6 ounces or 8 ounces or 4 ounces at this point, I just need us to commit to hydrating enough, which is half of your body weight in ounces of water for the total of the day, right? So that's an easy thing that we can do to prepare. That's that P. Now let's get to that young thing, though, the Y, yielding to recovery. So after you ruck, listen, stretching your calves, stretching your hips, stretching your bike, your hams. Listen, and guess what? Taking another swig of that fresh drinking water, hydrating again. Yes, and physiological size for 2 minutes. Don't worry, I got you covered. I'm gonna put this in. This already in uh, um it's already in your cheat sheet, right? If you want one, you can just message me and I'll ship that right on over to you. Facebook is the easiest place for me to do that. You can email me, you can inbox me on Clear Clubhouse, and I'll shoot you over the cheat sheet with no problem on PYY. That's what we talking about, champions. So, excuse me. Not only that, I need you to think about picking a consistent training routine. Like start with 3 days. If you've never done rucking before, think about a 3 day rhythm that can work for you. Whether it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or maybe it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or maybe it's Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, whatever 3 day variation works for you. And you can start with just 10 to 20 minutes. And then whatever your third one is, then you can add on an extra 5 minutes. Now, if you somebody that's you walk regularly and that's no problem, then cool, do you. But I would highly recommend at least just get started. Get started. So, those were my PYT little acronym there. Now, I wanted to definitely get into some of the foods, y'all. But first, I wanted to make sure that I circle back to Psalms 51 and 10. Like, I need you to look at it as a prayer, like a inner renewal. I need you to look at it as like we want help for our spirits, but I want us to stop treating our health like it's a punishment. I want us to stop acting like, this is something like we got to suffer through. I want us to actually treat it like stewardship. And when we treat it like stewardship, listen, and when we actually consider having a clean heart, listen, that clean heart can lead to cleaner decisions. Them cleaner decisions, guess what it's going to lead to? Cleaner food choices. Them cleaner food choices, listen, going to have us with cleaner self-talk, cleaner motives, cleaner routines, cleaner recovery habits. I'm just saying, like we could clean this thing on up. And PYY can help us do that. Rucking can help us do that. They work hand in tandem. Listen, Rucking can help you better access PYY. But not only that, I want us to look at some food sources, right? So, one of the first things I want to talk. Oh, let me pause. Does anybody have any questions thus far before I go ahead and close us out with these food options and a few techniques?
No, I'm loving the PYY.
Pretty young yang. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, I'm on my Michael Jackson kick still, y'all. Whoever don't like it, so what? I like Michael made some great songs. And so I'm all right with, celebrating that PYT. Listen, so here's the thing, the food, lentils. For my pasta lovers, I love pasta. So I really, truly love lentil pasta. So that's the way that I get it in. You can find them at Whole Foods. They have them or if you just like regular lentils, you can make lentils however you make your lentils. But the protein first type of mentality, it really truly will go a long way. But lentils will be that game changer for you. Not only that, turkey. So I put that out there because I know some people are vegetarians or they're vegans and you're like, well, what other options can I have outside of the meat? So that's why I started with the lentils first. But turkey, for those of you who may be more of a poultry pescatarian type, you know, as which I am, turkey is such a great source for you. And I'm not talking about the fake ones that got the ham mixed in it that somebody done concocted in the lab. I'm talking about the real turkey, y'all. I'm talking about real turkey, not no turkey ham. And I'm not talking about no spam. Turkey. Turkey can stimulate PYY. Turkey stimulates PYY. I'm going to say it again. Turkey stimulates PYY. Listen, wild caught, cold, fatty fish, a lot of fish actually can stimulate PYY, but I'm going to stick to two sources that really truly does it at a high level. And what is it? Listen, that red snapper, one of my favorites at that, you guys. Red snapper, yellowtail is another form of snapper. These can help you stimulate PYY. Listen, PYY is your friend to the end. I need you to understand that you really truly can win, y'all. PYY is something, listen, you don't have to be worried about trying to go buy some injections of GLP-1 when you got a bad mama jamma like PYY, y'all. PYY, you can get it from food. So, red snapper, some yellowtail, or some wild caught salmon. Next, on this, while we on this protein train, listen, pasture raised eggs. And the thing that I love about those pasture raised eggs is that not only are you finna get the boss, the PYY, but you also gonna get, guess what else gonna get released? That CCK. Woohoo! Listen, that's a bad mama jamma, y'all. That CCK is a bad mama jamma. So pasture raised eggs. Next, goat cheese. Goat cheese. We always talk about the goat, but goat cheese. And like I said, if you're interested in the cheat sheet that I've created already for it, where I got these all nice, you got pictures to match and all of that. Trisha and them can tell you I've dropped it in our chat trying to figure out what's the best excuse me, best version of it. Whew, excuse me. That ragweed has done me in, y'all, this very morning when I went out rucking. Whew, it's been a battle. They were cutting, and I gotta get some local honey that's local to like Palm Beach area, so that way I can my body can get acclimated. Whew, excuse me, y'all. What was the last one I left off? Was it goat? Did I mention the goat cheese, or or was I still on the eggs? The last you said goat cheese. Okay, goat cheese, you guys. Oh, excuse me. Jay, y'all, excuse me 1 minute. I need to clear my throat. Trying for anything here. We're grabbing at everything. Somebody said, "Let me clear my throat."
Oh man.
Oh yeah. You know. Terrible. Before we start bucking up in here.
Yeah, hey, on the way in. I mean, we don't.
That's all I know. That's fine. That's too much to
She was
say.
so she was so innocent when she said after you buck.
We
And she this.
we
Yes, I cut that.
Oh my God.
don't put
Even more, she was trying to clear her throat, and then we.
Oh my God. Y'all have shown enough. Trisha, you see what they doing to me. Trisha, you too. You starting too. I'm glad Uncle John is here. He can keep us in line. Uncle John, you're gonna need to keep us in line because we don't know how to act.
The serious cop. Yeah.
I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
We're talking about some hormones and things that are working.
Oh my
I don't
God.
even know why the hell.
Got a question for Health Wells. I almost never have allergy attacks here in South Florida, but in the Mid Atlantic, I had tons of them. took shots for years. I never have hay fever here.
Dang, yeah. I think it's when I went to Jacksonville and got used to like the allergens there are different in the northern part of the state than down here. I used to get allergy shots, so I hadn't had a reaction in a while. John, and then when I went to Jacksonville, whoo, it really did me in, and so I started doing the neti pot thing. I actually went. I want to say that was like the last week of April, and he told me like I'm just my body, my immunity has not built up, and I used to get them in the summertime because ragweed tends to be pretty high, here in South Florida, and so because I'm going back and forth between Palm Beach and Miami, but primarily I'm in Palm Beach now, like Monday through Friday, I'm living up here. It's been rough, John. Like, whew, rough.
And I this time of year, I spend most of my time indoors. I'm very rarely outside other than walk my dog. I'm not big for being outdoors.
Yeah, I think because I went out too late, like it was just like if I go right at sunrise, I've been okay, but it got me today. Like my eyes, I feel like they were puffy. I look like I got beat up. I was like, okay, lesson learned. But yeah, it's the ragweed, so I'm definitely I wish I had my same insurance because it used to include my allergy shots. But I need to find one like in Palm Beach, in the Palm Beach area, because I've been still driving to Miami to go to the allergist that I had. So, whew, sorry about that, y'all. But I was talking to y'all about the goat cheese, walnuts. If you're a nut person and you're looking for a specific nut, listen. Wow, oh gosh, see, don't get your mind out of the gutter, Maisha and Trisha and GA.
My issue is this thing is sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I feel it's completely innocent. I don't know what we're doing.
Terrible. Help, you didn't have to do that. I was just sitting quiet.
Gosh, that's too funny. Too funny, but walnuts.
And you're talking about it.
Oh, you're like, what in the world? But walnuts. So, not that other nuts are bad. It's just that walnuts, if you're looking to stimulate PYY, I would highly recommend, and not that you got to do them every single day. You can do, like I say, a 3-day schedule, like a 3-day routine, just so that you can get your body to build up. Because if you've been drinking, and consuming stuff out of a can, I can assure you that, excuse me, your PYY source as well as your CCK source has taken a beating. Like it literally starts to change like the biology within your stomach. Like the actual mucosal lining of your gut actually changes and actually shrinks. So, if you want to actually start, I would highly suggest doing more than one thing off of the list. If you think and if you know you are a true soda drinker, like you really truly want to do things to actually start now counteracting some of the damage that is already done. Flax seeds is another one that is a I'm a big fan of. You can get the ground flax seeds or the whole flax seeds, and you can, add them to kefir or Greek yogurt if you can tolerate it. But kefir for PYY, for CCK, I was talking to you guys this morning saying, the Greek yogurt is more so a better suited to stimulate CCK. But if you're looking to stimulate PYY specifically, kefir would be a better fit for you with that. Olives, actual whole olives. I'm not going to eat no olives. I'll do the EVOO. I take the shot straight to the head. And that's what I would do with my athletes, the ones that come in over the weekend, coming in beyond the weight limit that they're supposed to be at for their contract. And if I can't have them eat anything, then I'm definitely going the EVOO route, right? And liquefying the kefir. Broccoli. Not all veggies are created equal. So broccoli is something that truly, truly stimulates PYY. Leeks. Things in the inulin family are great, but leeks specifically can help you target PYY. So if I had to liquefy and chop up, leeks, broccoli, kefir, as well as some avocado, listen, and extra virgin olive oil, along with some blueberries. Listen, this is something that I'm going to do to really, I want them to produce PYY at a level to where, listen, they don't realize that they're hungry at all throughout the day, to get them to burn more than enough to really truly oxidize fat. Because that's another thing, that not only is PYY going to make sure that you have the energy that you need, but I want you to be in a state of where you can spend fat calorie money versus carbohydrate or protein calorie money. Like, I want to break down the fat oxidation so that you can actually exhale it out. Like, I can tap into using your lungs to help you breathe that out. A lot of people don't understand how beautifully designed this body is. And I've seen this have my record in a full day has been 3 pounds in one day. I threw everything but the kitchen sink at it. And I'm going to talk about that experience on Wednesday when I do that Glenn Lundy mock session, right? And but these are things that I absolutely use and have used and continue to use when it comes down to a time crunch and getting my guys ready to compete, right? All fruit are not created equal. Kiwi and blueberries. Now, some people can't tolerate blueberries, so that's why I'm giving you more than one fruit option, and I gave you more than one veggie option as well. Kiwi and blueberries is another one, excuse me, that can help you stimulate PYY naturally. Peptide tyrosine. PYY is the short form name that we call it. Now, if you're someone that's into grains, things like that, I personally can't tolerate them. There are others who can't. But if you can, amaranth may be the better route. Oats are not going to be the route you want to go when it comes down to specifically, stimulating PYY. Amaranth will be the better option for you. All right, so let's recap some of these. I talked to you about lentils. I said red snapper, turkey, salmon, pasture raised eggs, goat cheese, kefir, flax seeds, leeks, walnuts, olives, amaranth, EVOO, broccoli, kiwi, excuse me, and goat cheese. So, are there any questions on some of those foods that help stimulate PYY? Pretty young yang, specifically. Any questions before I close this out and turn this thing over to my brother, G.A. Pimpleton, my brother from another mother? Any questions, guys?
Do I need to actually pay attention to any of this stuff? I know, like, cranberries, pomegranates, things like that don't work well with my blood pressure medicine. Any of this I need to pay attention to and be careful about?
I would say I don't know how you do with or if diabetes or blood sugar is a thing for you, but blueberries could be something that you may have to, see how your body works with. Any of the others, I don't foresee them being an issue with you on that, because it's not any of those that typically would react. I usually try to choose the ones that are gonna help the heart more so than harm it, just because, let's be honest, a lot of the football players are African American, and a lot of them have in their family history, heart disease and high blood pressure things. So I really truly try to curate the options with that in mind, when it comes down to those cheat sheets that I've built over the years. So none that I've listed that I can think of offhand, but you can certainly take, that to your. I don't know if you've had turkey, before, or red snapper, or goat cheese. Um,
But the only
okay.
turkey I'm familiar with is jive turkey.
You know what? See, I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna go there. Jive turkey. There go Pastor Jeff. I was wondering where you was at. Listen, that is
You
too
came in
funny.
at the right time.
He
You
is-
finished talking about the things you were talking about. Otherwise, the room would have gone off the rails.
We know it. We know it. Because Pastor Jeff don't know how to behave. I'm just saying. So I want to just recap. I'm challenging you guys as I close. I need you to ask yourself, am I hungry? Am I tired? Am I stressed? Am I dehydrated, or just standing near some snacks? I'm just saying. This is a real question I want us to ask ourselves. Am I hungry? Am I tired? Am I stressed? Am I dehydrated? Or am I just standing near some snacks? Or in my case, am I just driving by the Krispy Kreme donut sign? I'm just saying, GA. So I want us, as we look at Psalms 51 and 10, our closing challenge, to create. I want us to renew and I want us to walk, y'all. So that means that God can work on the heart while we work on the habits. How about that? Rucking gets that body moving, baby. So 7 days. I want you to think of this for the next 7 days. I want you to build in one PYY friendly plate with protein, fiber, and healthy fat. Get the cheat sheet, y'all. You want my cheat sheet. I'm telling you, because you can choose some options. You don't have to do all of them. You don't got to do all of them, but you can choose some that will. Some are gonna work better than others. Point blank. Period. But I want you to really truly create some type of mantra. Maybe you're not a person of faith, but I want you to think about a statement as simple as this: creating me a clean heart and renew a steadfast spirit. And then I want us to ruck for 10 to 20 minutes, at least 3 days a week. So that's the 7 days that I want you to continue to think about those three things. And then the little bonus one that I really truly want you to consider is drink water before the caffeine. You guys know I'm a fan of mushroom coffee, but I really truly want you to consider drinking water first within that first waking hour, taking advantage of that super hydration period. So, my final closing line, this is PYT, baby. With purpose, renewed heart, a stronger body, a body, yaddy, yaddy, a steadier spirit. So we can walk it out. So don't start like a superhero and fold like a lawn chair like GA and Pastor Jeff did when they went trying to get that ruck vest. I want you to start smart, y'all. I love y'all. I'm Shawnte Health Wells. Listen, PYT, purposeful, youthful training. Hey, over to you, my brother GA. Hey, we wreck it.
Wait. I need to know what the eighth graders was doing. The second, I need to know why I'm getting thrown under the bus. What did
we was taking shots. You wasn't even in here, but I for you. I took them for you.
I was doing the same thing for you, but what we taking shots on?
We was taking shots because we went out there and got the ruck, and we did a little bit too much rucking for our bucket. And we was taking shots. It was coming for us, man.
See, that's why effective communication is important, and that's why the author of men are from Mars, women are from Venus, which, and I may be dyslexic, but y'all got what I'm talking about. Made all the money they made because see, you and I, we understood what we were saying.
We knew what we said. We knew what we were saying.
So somehow, Health Wells, Shawnte Health, Abundant Life. Oh my God.
You see that, Valerie? You see that, Valerie?
Mixed up because I think I clearly stated, GA,
Oh
the
God.
first I went through an adventure to get it because the lady I saw with it at Costco's didn't even know where she got it, and then three Costco workers didn't know where it's in the store, and so I just had to say, let me go over to the sports section. It might be over there, and I found it.
Yeah.
And I just wore it at the house and realized that with my back working toward acting the way God created it to act, that rook was not helping, and it sits on the back of the chair. Now, what we getting thrown under the bus for?
You know what? I don't know. The bus obviously needed a ramp.
Did we not go get it because somebody that we trusted? See, Jay, you see where this thing is going with it?
I see where it's going.
I trusted on the, and look, I got a pack of it sitting here on my desk. I trusted on the calm, and you saw where they got me. And
So much explaining. Now.
where that got me. Is that Marla?
No, it's Valerie. And I know last time I am well, and it's so interesting because last time you were covering for GA, and this time he was covering for you, and both of you here together is just amazing.
You know what?
It's a lot of explaining going on here.
Let me tell you what. This is June is Men's Mental Health Month. Right now, we are just creating a safe space for both of us. That's what's happening right now. You know,
and don't forget, we're gonna piggyback. Don't forget this tag team. Don't forget it's also PTSD Awareness Month, which both of my brother and I don't say we have it. Don't you dare give us something. We may be challenged by it, but our brains is working to operate the way God intended them to operate. But if you catch us on one of those challenging days, you're gonna get what you get. Back over to you, brother.
Oh my goodness, I'm loving this. And they were showing out in here. They were showing out here. Valerie, you know what? I tell you what. We have to come. I mean, come on now, Valerie. The Bible says, "Are you not your brother's keeper?" I'm just looking out for my brother. That's what we do over here. Trisha,
As you should.